How's it going? How's Zeke look?
The attitude control AI had a backup, so it should be able to walk.
Really? Oh, that's good.
Beyond that, it's up to the creator. Stop! Don't come any closer, Doctor.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Do you despise me?
Doctor, are you asking me out?
No, not at all.
No? Pity. Because I've just had my heart broken by someone else.
What?
I only like those who can stand on their own. If you fancy me, then come walk with me. Who knows what miracles might happen. Love is blind after all. Take your time. I'll be waiting.
Snake! That name Paz mentioned at the end, Cipher, it's a code. It means empty. It also means...
Zero.
A world of electronic intelligence, built on codes. And at the center of it all, a zero.
Cuz.
Look, boss. I owe you an apology. Hear me out, okay?
Sure.
I knew Paz and the Professor. I knew who they really were all along.
Cuz.
I used them.
I suppose you were the one that brought them to Columbia in the first place, huh?
Guilty as charged. Paz wasn't just CIA, you know. She was working for the KGB, too. And for this Cipher group. In other words, she was a triple agent.
You knew all of this?
Wait, let me finish. Listen. MSF never would have gotten this big if it weren't for them. This mercenary business we built. Someday it's gonna be a new driving force in the world economy.
Is that your goal all along?
The Cold War is not gonna last forever. Sooner or later it's gonna give way to an era of regional conflicts and terrorism. A paradigm shift from counter-communism to counter-terrorism. In the new age, armies won't be tied to states, and war will become a business. We'll be a valuable commodity. There'll be clients all over the world who need our services. MSF is only the beginning. What we're creating here is a revolution in itself. Am I right?
Cuz, it's not going to be that easy.
What do you mean?
This whole Peace Walker thing has left our mark on the history of the old order. We've put ourselves on the radar of intelligence agencies and governments east and west. The whole world probably knows about us now.
Including that Cipher outfit.
We've let ourselves interfere with the times, with the Cold War system of deterrence. We're an army without a flag. We weren't supposed to take sides in international affairs, but we did.
I see your point. So what happens to us now?
We'll be hunted.
Not everybody's gonna be happy with us, huh?
You're damn right. We upset the global military balance of power.
And these people would rather our army without borders not exist at all?
They're gonna come knocking real soon. There's no turning back now. We're a wrench in the old system of deterrence. As long as the times refuse to change, we're gonna make a hell of a racket.
Then who are we gonna fight?
The establishment. Anybody who tries to restore the old balance wants to snuff us out of existence.
Which establishment?
It won't be a particular country or ideology that hunts us.
Who then?
We are gonna be fighting the biggest beast of all. The Times. 10 years ago, the Times rejected the boss and killed her. And now, we're the ones being tested. Will the Times erase us? Or work with us? It's gonna be a lonely battle. No good or evil. No winners or losers. Business will have to wait. The question we have to ask ourselves now is, can we survive long enough to see the 21st century?
I'm with you, boss. We'll see how it turns out together.
The hunt is on, Kaz. And the whole world's on our tail. Assemble the men.
Alrighty guys, but that is MGS Peace Walker. That's the end of it, or rather that will be the end of it after these credits. There's going to be a small cutscene, mostly just Snake talking, and it's going to lead into Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. I wanted to thank you guys so much for joining me. I would have left this in the stream, I would have done this all during the stream, but however, my internet decided to die. Thanks, Spectrum. Yeah, so my internet crapped out like literally at the end of the game. Thankfully, you guys didn't miss much. Pretty much what you guys see here is what you missed, and that's about it. I think there's a total of like 16 minutes, 10 of that actually being cutscene and story worth. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I love Metal Gear Solid. I absolutely love the series, and I'm glad you guys could join me on it. Game plan is going to be going forward. Next live stream I'm going to be doing is Unmetal. And then after that, I'm probably going to start on Ground Zeroes, and then also going to do Phantom Pain as well. And then after that, I should start working on Metal Gear Solid 4, depending on how the emulator wants to play. If the emulator has 4 working properly by then, because right now, at this moment of recording, this is October 2nd, or it should have been October 1st. Metal Gear Solid 4 doesn't work right on the emulator. It crashes almost at the very beginning. So, yeah, if it works, I'll start recording for Metal Gear Solid 4, but the next couple streams to expect is Unmetal, then Metal Gear Solid, Ground Zeroes, then Phantom Pain, and then 4, if it works. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. As always, like it if you like it, dislike it, dislike it. Comments, questions, concerns, or ideas, leave them in the comments section, as I'm always looking for new ideas for the channel. If you want to help out, any and all activity on these videos helps me out tremendously. I hope I've earned your subscription. Hit that bell icon and follow me on Twitter to stay informed. I'll see you around in the next one. Thank you guys so much. Have a good night.
We will forsake our countries. We will leave our motherlands behind us and become one with this earth. We have no nation, no philosophy, no ideology. We go where we're needed, fighting not for country, not for government, but for ourselves. We need no reason to fight. We fight because we are needed. We will be the deterrent for those with no other recourse. We are soldiers without borders, our purpose defined by the era we live in. We will sometimes have to sell ourselves and services. If the times demand it, we'll be revolutionaries, criminals, terrorists. And yes, we may all be headed straight to hell. But what better place for us than this? It is our only home, our heaven and our hell.